What's good, YouTube? It's your girl Holly, and I'm back at it again with another video. And as you guys can tell from the title of the video, I'm gonna show you guys how I bleach and apply my lace frontal bob wig and how I cut it asymmetrically, just like this. So if you guys want to know how I achieve this look, just keep on watching. And also, this hair is Nobel hair. I'll leave the website in the description box down below, but I'll get you guys a close-up so you guys get a little preview on this frontal. Look at that. Look at that. Get into it. Let's get right into the video. Okay, so I was basically just showing you guys what powder that I use, and today I used the Quick Blue powder, and I used just a regular Sally. I got it at Sally's Salon Care brand 30 volume developer, creamy developer. And all I did was mix it in a small mixing bowl that I got at Sally's, and you could get all these products from anywhere, any beauty supply store. And I just mixed it to a consistency that was thick and not too runny. And here I am again waving at you guys, and basically all I did was set up my wig. I turned it inside out so that it'll be easier for me to apply the dye, the bleach. And basically I just pinned it down, and I just use the brush to spread the bleach all over. And don't press too hard down when you're applying the bleach, just like glaze over the lace, making sure you cover all parts of the lace. If you press down too hard, the bleach will seep through and you end up with blonde roots, and which will be difficult to fix at the end. Okay, so I set a timer for 8 minutes, but it was much longer than that. I went and took a shower, which is like maybe a total of 10, 12 minutes I took. And I came back and I rinsed out the bleach. And I didn't use any shampoo or conditioner because I was kind of in a rush. So I just rinsed out the bleach and I still had pretty great results. So make sure, if you're doing the lazy method like I am, just make sure you rinse out all of the bleach properly and carefully as well. So basically, after I washed the hair out, I came back and I put the wig on Old Rusty, and I decided to pin it down so that it wouldn't move around while I'm customizing the hairline. And since some of the bleach did seep through, so I do have a little bit of blonde parts, I decided to just tweeze them out because it wasn't that bad. And also I decided to tweeze some of the hair out because the hairline was pretty full and I didn't want it to be that full. And there's still some bleach on the lace, and it's okay because we're going to cut it off. So if you still have bleach at the end after you're done washing it, it's okay. The lace is fine. You're gonna cut it off either way. Here it was kind of getting difficult to record and pluck at the same time because the way my camera was set up, you guys couldn't see what I was doing. But if you guys want a full video on how I pluck the frontals on my wigs and frontals, just let me know in the description box down below and I'll do a more detailed video. But since it was already on the wig and I had to turn the head around, it was kind of hard for me to keep changing camera angles. But you guys get the main idea how to just pluck to your liking and your hairline. Okay, so now the fun begins. Here, I'm basically taking the wig off of the styrofoam head and I'm cutting the lace off. But don't cut so perfectly because nobody's hairline is perfect. So make sure you cut it so that there's still a little bit of lace that's showing and it's not as neat and perfect so that you have a realistic looking hairline when you glue it down. So just cut along the perimeter of the lace. And see how I left some of the lace on, but not too much, just enough to glue it down so you won't just have hair jetting off of your forehead. Now it's time to get your wig cap out and put it on your head, and then we're gonna try on our wig and make sure that the lace is cut correctly and in the right spot. So as you know, sometimes people's head is smaller or bigger. You may need to cut the lace so that it fits your head correctly and that is comfortable for you. So here I'm just seeing the lace that I didn't cut off because you don't want to cut off too much lace in the beginning because you still have to fit it to your exact head. So I'm just cutting off the extra lace that I didn't cut off around the ear and by my sideburns just to give it that flawless look. Then you're going to need rubbing alcohol, a cotton swab, a rat tail tooth comb, and the glue that I used was Ghost Bond, and a hair clip to pin your hair back as well. And I pin my hair back so that it's easier for me to apply the lace without getting a whole bunch of glue in the hair. And the cotton and the alcohol is to remove any oils or any dirt that you may have, because you want to have like a clean slate to apply your frontal to. And then if it's dry with no oils and it's clean, it will stick really well and last for a long time. So I know in my past videos I got so many comments on this, but this is how much Ghost Bond I use on my edges and my hair. Well, not really my edges, because I went around my edges on my hair to ensure that my frontal lasts for over a week. And my frontals last over a week each time. To each their own. If you guys want to use less glue, you guys can. But to ensure longevity, this is what I use. And I did 2 coats, and I waited for it to dry a little bit in between each coat before I decided to add more glue. So now that the glue is mostly dry, I'm going to bring down the frontal and press it down onto the glue. I don't wait until it's fully clear, because at that point it's mostly dry and it's kind of hard to move around if you make any mistakes. So for beginners like me, if you guys are a beginner and trying to learn, I suggest that you guys wait until it's like mostly clear to apply. Then I took the comb to press it down, and then I went with the scissors and cut around any lace that didn't get glued down or that was too much lace that I forgot to cut off in the beginning. I realized that I forgot to cut the lace off the back, so I decided to go ahead and cut the lace off the back. And also I decided to show you guys how I cut the excess lace from around my ears, so you guys have a very comfortable frontal look. And here I decided to that even the plucking that I did before wasn't enough, so I decided to pull multiple strands out at a time to get a wider part and a more natural looking part. You guys, this is optional. This is what I did to make my wig look more realistic, in my opinion. So it's pretty much up to you guys at this point. And here I just started to cut little baby hairs. Using scissors will give you a blunt look, but that doesn't always happen with me because I cut upwards instead of just straight across. Your girl came back with her hair flat ironed and with her makeup done. Transformed in like 2 seconds. So here I'm basically parting my hair, making sure I like the part, and applying makeup to make the part look more realistic. This is also optional, but this is what I did to make it look more realistic. So just apply makeup to the part that you decide to have, and that will give you a way more natural looking part. And now I'm getting the hair ready to cut, and I know that I'm not cutting off my head, which can result in like a non-perfect bob, but just watch the end. My results still came out pretty good. I know in the beginning it looks pretty choppy, but trust me, I know what I'm doing. I could cut hair. So I use this mousse. It's called the Lada Body Foam Wrap Me Up Mousse, I think it's called. And I use that to lay my edges as well as the hair so it's flat and laid, hunty. I put that on the side, and I also put it on the long part. I don't know what to call it. Just so the hair can lay flat, and I put it on my edges so that it's not hard and crusty. And it still gives your hair a lot of shine. It makes it look really sleek and neat, and I love it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and leave a comment down in the section below about any other video you guys may want to see. Also, check out this hair. It's Nobel hair. I'll leave their website, their WhatsApp, and their Instagram in the description box down below. Because this bob is 10 inches before I cut it, and it was $78. That's a really good price for this lace front bob. I'm really enjoying this hair. I really like this hair. Well, I'm gonna clean up a bit. I still have hair all over me. And that's it. I'll see you guys later.